welcome to one more of our Godlywood moment. It's a pleasure always to be here with you. And I trust that you have been enjoying our new series on 9 distractions for women in our day. And today's topic that I am going to talk to you about is on gossip. Yes, you heard me correctly, gossip. And my question is, why do people gossip? Why do they take the time to sit down and belittle another person? I can think of 2 reasons. I beg to differ. There might be more. One is low self-esteem. The second one is insecurity. Because when you are confident in yourself, you understand who you are, you know your abilities, you know what you're all about. You don't need to belittle another person. On the whole, you don't look at others in a negative way with bad eyes or want their downfall. So why do people gossip? As I said, because of insecurity and low self-esteem, and because of that, they become jealous, and they're jealous of the person on the abilities they might have, the popularity they might have, the good looks they might have, or just that the person, maybe they are not so beautiful looking or have anything to call their attention, but because of the character that that person displays. So when they look at another person, they feel inferior because they feel that, no, why does she have this and I don't? Why does she have to be liked and I am not liked? When we choose to belittle another person, to be critical and judgmental, destroying another person's character, their name, because of selfish reason, we may think that there is no repercussions, but there is. All right, you can gossip against somebody and people might judge that person wrongly. There might be misunderstanding. There would be maybe the person can even go to the point of losing a job because of what somebody else said. But do you think that you, the one who started the gossip, is free from repercussions? You're not. Because whatever you do against others, it comes back to you. What you plant, you reap. And maybe you ask yourself, but why nobody likes me? Why nobody wants to be around me? Why nobody is interested in what I have to say? Ask yourself, if you are talking bad about someone to someone else, they listen, they give you that attention. But do you think they will consider you as somebody trustworthy? I don't think so. Because in the back of their mind is that the same way you are talking bad about this person, tomorrow will be their turn. You understand? So people tend to distance themselves from a person who behaves in this way. As I said, the reason why a person gossips is because of the poor image she has about herself. She feels inferior to others. She feels that she's not good enough. So that energy that you take to sit down, to talk bad about someone, why not invest it in yourself? Why not invest it in your abilities? Why not invest it in your time? Use your time in being productive for you. Then you will see yourself possibly on the same page as the other person you are gossiping about. Or maybe I want you to do this. Sit down and think about, why am I gossiping about that person? What did they do to me? Because sometimes a person gossip about somebody and the person didn't do anything. So I want you to ask yourself this. Why am I doing it? What is the reason and what am I getting out of it? As I said initially, you may not see the outcome of it, but look at your family. How is your relationship with them? Look at your co-workers. How is your relationship with them? Look at your schoolmates. How is your relationship with them? Is it anything good? No, it's not. Why? Because what you are putting out has a fragrance, and it's a fragrance that no one wants to be part of. No one wants it to be close to them. Are you understanding? If you feel that you are inadequate, you are not good, there's nothing good about you, go to God about it. Talk it over with Him, and He will guide you on how to change your ways and to develop so that you have abilities that impresses others. You know, beauty is not only from what comes from outside, it comes from what is within. So maybe that person that you have been belittling, criticizing, judging, maybe they have nothing to write home about, but because of whom she is, the way she carries herself, the way she treats people, that's why she is loved. That's why she is valued. That's why she's appreciated. And the same can be for you also, but you are putting yourself in handbrake when you take the time to be gossiping about others instead of using that time to empower and to better yourself. You know, in the Bible, it has the answer to everything that we can possibly go through in this world. And I want to tell you and suggest, if you would like, to go and read the story about Miriam and what happened to her when she was gossiping with her brother against Moses. She did not only have leprosy, but the entire nation of Israel was put on hold because of her for 7 days. Imagine what she did in secret, the entire nation of people came to know. So when you gossip about somebody, maybe you can do and say, don't tell anybody. I beg to differ, because that person you're gossiping to knows somebody, and they will tell that person also. And by the time it comes back to you, you know why you don't recognize when they ask you, did you say that? It's because it was dressed up along the way. You sent it out naked and it came back fully dressed. And that's why you don't recognize it. And that's why you will say, but I never said that. You didn't add on everything, but you did say something. Do you understand? I want you to read the book of Titus, chapter 2, verses 3 to 5, and see what the Word of God says about those who gossip. And change. You want God's favor in your life. You want to be a better person. You have to decide to change, to stop if you have been a gossiper. Why are you gossiping? So, as I said, because of low self-esteem, because of insecurities. What is making you to be insecure about yourself? Ask yourself these questions, and you will find the answer. So the next time you come to think that, no, let me talk about this person, stop and ask yourself first, what is the benefit of that to me? Because everything that you do, there must be a benefit. Not only for you, but for the person. Because when you do something good for a person, you feel good about yourself, isn't it? So as the saying goes, our mama used to say, if you don't have anything good to say to anybody, don't say anything. And that should be your motto. If what is you're about to open your mouth and say is negative, is hurtful, is resentful, then don't say it. Look at yourself, fix yourself. As I said, ask yourself, why am I gossiping? When you have discovered the reason, throw it away, because it is only bringing you harm Not only you, but those around you, your family members. Do you have a good relationship with them? No. Because I said the perfume you are giving off is not pleasant. People will tolerate you because they want to, but really they would prefer to be far away from you. And then you said, nobody understands me, nobody cares about me, nobody wants to be with me. Who wants to be with something that doesn't smell good? I don't think, even yourself. So I'm making you aware. Understand? So if you are gossiping, have been gossiping about a person, stop it. It is something that God hates. It's outlined in the Bible that says even a gossip separates friends. And if you don't stop it, you will find yourself always alone. And even if being in the church and you are doing that, maybe today you understand why you haven't heard anything from God. Because He abhors those who cause problems. Do you understand? So think about your actions. Think about why you do what you do. And then ask yourself, is God happy with me? Is He pleased with what I've been doing? And then change. Okay? And for those whom you have hurt because of your gossip, because of your malicious word, go and apologize and ask for their forgiveness. And you will be blessed. All right? So until next time, God bless you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.